Where is what I'm looking for? Here we are. Hey y'all, hey. Happy Thursday. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? What's everybody up to? I'm only going to be on here for a little bit. Today is technically my Friday, so I can kick it with y'all. I was in here watching. I finally watched the Balloon Pop YouTube show for the first time, like watched the whole episode. I only watched clips, but I finally like watched it. So and then I've been kind of binge watching since then. But yeah. Hey, cooking dinner. What are we cooking? Also, if you guys have questions, business, love, life, dating, relationship, you can drop them in the question box down there, and then we can bring them up and discuss them. But yeah, I want to go on the Balloon Pop show. Would y'all go on the Balloon Pop show? Dealing with a few emotions. Understandable. I just created a workbook for regulating your emotions while dating, which I think is really good for dating and when you're not dating. So if you want a link for that book, just comment me in the comments and I'll send you an automated message. Cod mac and cheese and veggies. I made Cajun macaroni and cheese the other day. It was so good. So good. I know I should, right? It would be fun. I would go on just for kicks and giggles, not seriously. I think it would be good just for kicks and giggles for me, but I went to the store and got some peach juice because if y'all were on last night, I was hit by the sweet demon and I got hit by it again. So I never buy juice. Like, it is a rare occasion that I will buy juice and keep it in my home. So to the point that someone came to my house and we went to the grocery store and they had like a 10 for 10 for these juices. My refrigerator was full of juice just for them. So I got this peach juice, which is quenching my sweet tooth. Listen, that sugar comes for you and you just be like, why are you here? Why is you here? I really watched the episode, the most recent Balloon Pop episode, because one of the girls that follows me over here was on there, and when I saw her post that she was on there, I was like, oh, let me see what my girl's talking about. And she ate. I mean, she was actually one of the best contestants on there. She carried herself very well, very ladylike, very demure, very modest. What's up, New York, New Jersey? Very cutesy. So that's what I really watched for. But she did a great job. I didn't think it was so simple to go on. Is it simple? I don't know. I don't know. Today was the first time I watched a full episode. Today was the first time. Hey. I messaged her. She said they're crucifying her. And I guess in the comments, the internet can be so strange. It's like, then I posted that I was like, I want to go on this show on my personal page, and everybody's like, you should apply, or we should come up with our own. I don't want the responsibility of that, quite personally. I don't want the responsibility of that. I can always tell when the good guys are about to get popped, and I'd be like, because I don't feel like you should pop anybody until you hear what they have to say, unless you just know based off of instant attraction that you're just like not attracted to that person. Then I'm like, okay, cool. Like if I just know like, okay, I wouldn't be able to like look at you and be attracted to you for real, then all right, I can see that. But some of them, they be popping the wrong ones. I'm like, look, y'all gonna make them famous for popping their balloon, and then somebody gonna find them on the internet, slide up into their DM, and when they slide up into their DM, they gonna win. They gonna have that good man that you popped the balloon on. I have so much to do this weekend. It's crazy. Like so much to do. Sometimes girl pops because he doesn't have a certain look, or he doesn't, or does, but their insecurities are offended. This sweatshirt is on it's on my website under it should be under sweatshirts. If you go to shop SLN.com and type, you go to the search bar and put in never, the sweatshirt's going to stop up for never settling. It's going to pop right up. I wear this sweatshirt all the time. I wash it too, but I wear it all the time. And people always stop me like, what is your shirt say? Oh, I love that. And I'm like, yeah. Just in case I'm out, it's starting to get a little cool again. I'm out and man, look at me. Look, I'm not settling. Don't come over here. Don't come over here with all of that. It's my mantra. Yeah, girl, get it when you get paid, honey. Y'all don't have no questions tonight? Everybody's just chilling? I was like, let me hop on here and see what the girls have going on, but I guess everyone's sleeping. Everybody's resting. I just prayed in the shower and asked God to remove that spirit in my heart, because in reality, I actually care. What spirit, girl? I thought you were getting ready to teach or share a story. I don't have any story times. I just prayed in the shower, asked God to remove that. Oh, remove that I don't care spirit in my heart, because in reality, I actually do care. Yeah. And you just like, and it's okay. I think what people have to realize, it's okay to care. It's okay to have feelings. It's okay for things to hurt your feelings. It's okay for you to care that something emotionally, mentally, maybe even physically bothered you. It is okay. It is okay. It's how you respond and how you react and how you repair is what really makes it, what matters after that. Because acting like you don't care, it actually does more harm than good, because you do care. So now you're harboring emotions in your body, and those emotions and that trauma will get locked in your body, aka those demons will get locked in your body, and they will wreak havoc. Okay, it can turn into illness, it can turn into disease, autoimmune issues, all types of stuff. That's why it's better to forgive freely, forgive quickly, just forgive. Don't hold any bitterness. Like, go to therapy. I would rather be able to, you know what I'm saying, exhale out the bad stuff than hold it in and act like it's not happening and try to ignore it, because that never works. And it doesn't work out for the person that's doing it. Let me say that. I think somebody said work-life balance tips. I think that's what I saw. Did somebody say something about work-life balance? One thing that I have made a priority for myself is to, what did somebody get? I think somebody got their sweatshirt. Yep. She went on right on there and got her sweatshirt. Smart girl. I don't want to work a job that's going to drain me to the point where I don't want to live my life. If I'm working a job, I see your order, girl. It literally just came through. If I have to work a job that's going to drain my mental health, drain my everything, that I don't feel like I want to do other things. Like, I get off of work and I'm so exhausted that I don't want to go out to dinner with my girlfriends, or I don't want to work out, or I don't want to go to whatever organization I'm a part of. I don't want to go to Bible study. I don't, you know what I'm saying? If my job is that taxing, I am going to find another job. I'm finding another job. I just don't believe in working myself to the point where I'm so exhausted and that the rest of my life doesn't have any fulfillment. Like, there are people hiring every single day. Granted, the market is a bit more competitive now, but there are people hiring. You just have to figure out the loopholes in order to get your way into a spot. But I would rather leave one job and go find another job that gives me peace than stick with a job just because it pays the bills. You have to have a balance. You have to have like a routine for your day that includes work being a part of your routine. But in your routine, you should have a lot of other things that balance it out. And I think another thing too, we have to get into the mode of really taking care of our bodies and making sure that we're getting the nutrients that we need. Because what I am finding is that the food is trying to kill us. If you're eating the wrong food, it's trying to kill us. It just is what it is. The most of this food that they putting out there, they're trying to kill us. And if we keep eating the food that's trying to kill us, that's taking away the nutrients that we need, our bodies are not going to function at the capacity that they need to, right? So the reality that I'm learning is we need more nutrients. We need to eat more nutrients. Like, we really have to say goodbye to the fast food. Goodbye to, like, treat yourself maybe once a month. Maybe if you just want to get, like, that burger and fries. But do not make it a habit that you're getting that stuff every week, every lunch break. You are killing yourself eating that stuff. all of the sugar, all of that. Like the more nutrients I've from losing weight, and the more nutrients I put in my body, the healthier and the better I felt. They're trying to kill us with the food, y'all. That's just what it is. Because in other countries too, the food is better quality over there too. The food doesn't have all of those extra additives that we have. Like the food is so much better than other countries. It's crazy, but it's true. But anywho, that's my rant about making sure that we take care of ourselves. Any other questions? I know it's kind of late. I want to hop on here and see what the girls were doing. But any other questions before I get out of here? Today's my Friday, so I don't have to work tomorrow. Like, not working Fridays was probably the best decision I made ever. Ever. This guy I like asked me to come over first day. Shaking my head, I cut him off. As you should. I would have cut him off too. But why did you like him? When you say like, you mean somebody that you were attracted to? Because when I like somebody, I have to know some things about you to say, okay, I like you. But if I'm attracted to you by just your physical appearance, I just think that you look good. I don't like people until, like, I get to talk to you, you open your mouth, and then it's like, you know, I get to really see who you are. But especially you're inviting me over to your home on the first day. Tacky. Tacky, but we gotta get to a place where like we really can discern who is who. Like even on this balloon pop show, I look at some of the guys that come out and I can just look at them and be like, oh yeah, no, that ain't it. That ain't it. Like I really probably should do, like I should watch how women analyze the men on that show and like give commentary, because even the episode that I watched today, this one particular guy came out. He was, oh child, I thought that was a spider. Just make sure that ain't nothing moving. Okay. Woo. He was real, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I was like a girl that be on her and ish and like real, you know, hood daddy. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I understood their attraction to him. But all the other guys that came out that were good guys, that they pop. This guy come out, he cussing. He think all the girls are attractive. He basically like, I'm just trying to figure out which one I want, because ain't none of the girls pop they balloon. And I'm like, I said, this is why some women come to me and they be like, he did all of this and he ended up being that. Yeah, you chose him. I sat there and watched the girls on the balloon pop show like, this is the person that y'all choosing out of all the other men that y'all saw come before him. And I understood what they were attracted to, but I was like, that toxicity to that hood boy that you are attracted to, you need to let it die, baby. Let it die. True, attracted to him. His conversation, we know. Okay, yeah. So you just thought he was cute. Hey girl, look, you can be cute. Your cousin loves that show. I watched my first full episode today for the first time. I had never watched a full episode until today. I think they just lumped me in with the other woman and gave a ton of vain excuses. I try to stay positive and kind. Everyone is overlooking that. They also think I was trying to get clout by asking everyone for their names, but in reality, I really couldn't. Girl, I didn't see any of that. You were classy, polite, well-mannered. Like, if anything, child. People like in the internet, you can't win for losing with people on the internet. Like, people on the internet always have something to say, and I think the less you start to care about what people say, the happier everybody will be. And not saying that she feels that way, but it's just like, for me, as someone who watched the show and she's saying that she's getting that negative feedback, I'm like, what? Like, what show were y'all watching? But I have to remember, everybody doesn't have like real discernment. Some people, and some people are just negative to be negative. But she was classy. She was well put together, well spoken. Like, she wasn't rude to none of the guys. So the fact that people have anything to say is just wild. It is wild. I should. It's Shakira. It's a lot of stuff that be in my brain for content that I'm like, oh, I should do that. Oh, I should do that. Oh, I should do that. But it's so much that I'll blink and forget. But I think I actually do want to do that one. I think I do want to do that one, because it's like, it would just be a whole lot of editing, because I would have to like show, they said no to this guy. I would have to do all of that editing, screen recording, and, you know, chopping it up, and then it would be a lot of work. Or I could just like stitch. I'll go to the page, see if I can stitch and just be like, y'all gotta go watch the episode yourself. But this is what I analyze. I think that's what I'll do to cut down the time. But then that's also like free marketing for them. But anyway, it's just conversation, so it's not that deep. She don't need my marketing, clearly. First convo with the guy said he wants to settle down, but asked me the last time I was intimate and said he was intimate a month ago. He said he has only ran into females who just want sex, but he wants more. Would this be a red flag, or maybe see where it goes? He's serious. There's 1,000 red flags there. There's 1,000 red flags there. Do not see where it goes. I pray for discernment. This man who's pursuing me is so petty. It's turning me off. If he's turning you off, disconnect conversation. Like, you don't need, like, once you feel in your spirit that this is not the person, bye-bye. Don't wait for all of this extra stuff. Your spirit is basically telling you, hey, no. Listen. A man turning you off, it's a sign. It's a sign. Especially early on. But back to her question. He wants to settle down, but one of the first questions he asked you was when the last time you were intimate. That's tacky. He shouldn't be trying to get into your pants anyway. He shouldn't be trying to get into your pants anyway. And then he gonna lie to you and say all these girls want is sex and they don't want a relationship. Who does he think he's fooling? Like, what girls are coming to him and all they want is sex? What girls? He's lying. He's trying to bait you up and set you up to make you feel bad for him and be like, oh, I'm gonna show him that I want more than sex by having sex with him and showing him that I want more, which is only going to lead to him showing you that he was lying. He really didn't want anything more than sex. And then he's going to roll reverse on you. The table's going to flip and you're going to be the one with your feelings hurt. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen, girl. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it, okay? Simply Chels, definitely. It's the good old bait and switch. That's why, like, now I'm not looking for nobody, but even when like I go out and guys approach me, like, because I study relationship stuff. Like, I'm certified in a lot of stuff right now. I just got an emotional intelligence, anxiety, fear, and I forget the other thing, certification in August, right? And I study this stuff. Like, I read the books, I watch the YouTubes, like, I listen to the therapist, like, all of the things. So I understand people's body languages, the body language, how the different lingos. Like, I just be sitting there and I'll look just like this while they're talking. Yeah, that's so interesting. Oh my God. Yeah. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Yeah. And then they'll walk away, and then I can turn to my homegirl and give her a whole synopsis and be like, girl, da 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 da. Because I done read that man like a book. I love your page. I share your posts all the time. Thank you, girl. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate it, love. Yeah, I hate that too. But it ain't nothing but the good old bait and switch. All right, y'all got any other questions? Skyla, I hope that you receive that wisdom. Don't fall for the okie doke, boo. Don't fall for the okie doke. Any more questions? Life, love, dating, relationship, all the things. All the things. All right, so let's do this. How many, if you're dating, drop a 1 in the comments. Who's dating? If you're dating, drop a 1 in the comments. I want to know who's in the room. What do we have going on? If anything. Or are we not dating and we are just chilling? Okay, Ashley is dating. How is it going for you? What's going well and what's going bad? If you are dating, drop a 1 in the comments and let me know what is working out for you and what may not be working out for you. Almost said we ain't dating. Okay. So give me a synopsis. Everybody that did give me a 1, which was 2 people, 3 people. 1, but about to not be dating. Okay, so I see. Okay, because of what you just put in here. You were dating somebody. Okay. All right, not dating at all. 2, I'm tired. Why are you tired? Y'all have to get my book on dating while regulating your emotions. If you attach to these men, folk, too soon, which that is the issue why a lot of you are exhausted, you need this ebook / workbook. If you don't purchase no other ebook / workbook from me, this is the one you 100% need. If you are emotionally drained from dating, you need this ebook. This is the one. It's 27 pages of work. Okay? 27 pages of work. So if you need that workbook, drop it me in the comments, because you shouldn't be exhausted from dating, y'all. You shouldn't be exhausted. If you are an emotionally intelligent, emotionally regulated, emotionally secure woman, dating should not be draining you. It should not be draining you. If it's draining you, there's something that needs to be tuned up. Okay? And running from dating is not going to get you married any faster. I'm just going to let you know that too. Okay? All right, but let's answer this. I was dating this guy and I clearly felt like I wasn't his type, but he spent money on me, did things for me, so I was confused. Why were you confused? Why were you confused, love? At 40, it's fun and interesting to see the mentality of men. It honestly is. Like, once you get to that place of emotional stability, maturity, and you can regulate your emotions and your emotions are regulating you, baby, it's a breeze. And not even just in your relationship, in your romantic relationships, in all of your relationships. It makes such a difference. So if you need that workbook and you're tired of being tired, you're tired of being emotionally drained, you're tired of your emotions controlling your dating life, drop a me in the comments and I will send a link over to you so you can get the book. It's $12. 27 pages of good stuff for $12. It really should be a lot more. But I digress. Okay. I am missing comments, or maybe you guys are seeing, oh, these men want to be chased. Some of them do. And here's another thing. You have to realize that no matter what these men present to you, if you stand firm in your standard, they will either run away from you or they will conform. Men do one or two things. One, it's taking it very slow. Nice guy, great dates, good, intelligent conversation. I just don't want to get too excited, but still enjoy the process. Take your time. Take your time. It's no reason to rush. I said this before. My friend Steven he said, you never want to rush to somewhere you want to stay. He said, you never want to rush to somewhere you want to stay. Like, If you encounter a man that is not pursuing you, here's the thing. Men pursue, women respond. If he's not pursuing you, guess what? Your response is no response. It's not, hey, haven't heard from you in a while. Hey, did something change? You don't start pursuing him to figure out why he's not pursuing you. He's not pursuing you, so there's nothing to respond to. So we're done. The end. I'm getting to know someone. We move fast at first, but backed up. He treats me so well. Dinners, trips, etc. But need to know how to get to the next level. What's the next level to you? And what's fast? Where y'all at now? Like when y'all say, like, this how I need y'all to tell me stuff. I'm getting to know somebody. We move fast. And this is just an example. We move fast, meaning we were in a relationship in 30 days. But then we slow down. We slow down, and now here we are at month 3. And I don't know how to get to the next level because he's treating me like X, Y, and Z. Right? That's what I need. I need y'all to map it out for me. And change y'all confession. Change your confession. If you keep saying that it's hard to date, it's going to be hard for you to date. If you say that it's hard for you to find a job, it's going to be hard for you to find a job. Your words literally have power, y'all. Life and death is in the power of your tongue. If you literally say that this thing is this way for me, you are making it true for you. So when you meet people like myself that says, oh, well, that's not my experience, that's because that's not my confession. My confession is all things work for the good of Jennifer. There's an abundance of men out here, good godly men too, for Jennifer. There's an abundance of God's blessings out here for Jennifer. It even feel good saying it. Even right now, it felt good saying it. Like, stop saying this. Stop preaching what you don't want your reality to be. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. I love that quote. You never want to rush somewhere. Yeah, you never want to rush somewhere that you want to stay. Stephen Chestnut, my friend. Knowing who you are and being self-sufficient takes a lot of gunk out of dating. It's like finding the right puzzle piece. A good puzzle takes time, but it's always a beautiful. I love that, Ashley. Such a great way to put it. When you are self-sufficient, confident, emotionally regulated, okay, it takes a lot of the gunk out of dating. It takes a lot of the gunk out of dating. Because even if you end up with somebody and it's like it doesn't work out, when you're emotionally mature, mentally, and like when you are at a certain level of self-awareness, you know from the beginning, like, this might not pan out well, but I'm going to see. And when it doesn't pan out well, you're like, oh, okay, I knew it probably wasn't. Versus being delusional and being like, he's nothing that's on my list. He's nothing that I prayed for. But I just feel so warm and fuzzy around him. And he just fills all the voids that I haven't dealt with and all the wounds that I won't touch. Right now, he's going to give me the best 2 weeks of my life. So I'm going to see it through. Even though the red flags are like, we. We have to be real with ourselves. Okay? We have to be real with ourselves. I apologize if my message was hard to read. I tried to shorten it no worries. It's okay. I have been confessing, but it's not working. Do you actually believe what you say? Don't force what doesn't fit. So it's one thing to speak it, but do you believe it? Because as a man thinketh in his heart, so it is, right? Your heart and your mind are connected. Are the words that you're speaking being planted into, and I got this from a book, but stay with me. The soil of your heart, the words that you're speaking, are they being planted into soil that's full of belief? You have these words that are seeds. Your soil is the belief. Is that soil belief, or is that soil doubt? Because if you're speaking life, you got these seeds of life and you're putting it into soil of doubt, what's going to happen? Nothing. But if you have soil full of faith and you're speaking out, you picking up what I'm putting down? They got to go together. Faith without works is dead. You have to believe, like the one here, faith is believing for something that you don't see. It means there is no tangible evidence of it. It could look like it is far off into the east, but you believe that it's going to happen. You have no evidence that it's going to happen. That's how, like, if you're going to be delusional for something, be delusional in your faith. Not delusional in your faith, because there ain't nothing being about delulu with your faith. Your faith is like, your faith literally creates your reality. Okay. 1, it's very new. Taking it slow. I'm 37, no kids. Want my next to be my last. Great dates, good combos, and effort. Just don't want to get excited too soon. No, take your time. Okay. We were intimate within a week. Backed up and stopped being intimate to get to know each other. It's been great. As I said, he treats me like a queen. But how do we get into a relationship? I don't know, boo. It's been a week. How long has it been now? Y'all backed up to get to know each other. It's still great. But, and then also too, have y'all talked about what y'all wanted? Have y'all had a conversation with each other to say, hey, I'm looking for a relationship. I'm looking for love. I'm looking for marriage. Like, have we had that conversation? Because that's important too. You want to make sure that y'all want the same things. That's why it's good to keep sex off the table until marriage, because it won't cloud out the conversations that need to be had. My ex of 7 years says he no longer wants to be with me, but wants to take me out to eat, etc. Just to be nice, but no meaning behind it. He says often brings up our old, making it hard to move on. You need to put a boundary in place and tell him, hey, This breakup that we're experiencing, for you it's easy, for me it's not. I still wanted the relationship. You don't want the relationship. You can't give me breadcrumbs in the breakup. I need to cut this off cold turkey so I can heal. And then you block him and you move on with your life. Because he's going to breadcrumb you as long as you let him. And if you have kids, boundaries. Only thing y'all need to talk about is the kids. To answer your question, you asked me, I'm confused because would men do those things if they don't like you? Absolutely. I felt like I wasn't his type because he would critique things about me. Men with money will spend it on anybody, girl. Men with money will spend it on anybody. Men spending money does not mean he likes you. Does not mean he likes you, baby girl. It doesn't mean that at all. Uh-oh. Hey, y'all. I was about to get off of here, and now now the party's really getting started. Yeah. Ladies, keep the legs closed, okay? Just keep them closed. Wait till marriage. It's not that deep. If you don't have enough self-control to not have sex, then you got bigger issues than dating. But again, yeah, a man spending money on you. I've had men spend money on me. That don't mean a thing. For my dating journey, it seems as if as soon as I tell a man I'm celibate, so stop saying you're celibate. Say abstinence. Look up the definition of the word so you know exactly what you're saying. The lack of effort comes to play. The new age men really aren't trying to be intentional. I don't know what it is about me. It's nothing about you. Every man is not going to fit the mold to be your husband. You don't want every man to fit the mold to be your husband, right? Like, think realistically. If every man you came across was perfect in every single way, you would have to sit here and choose between all these different men, which would be what? Difficult. You are meeting men and you are weeding out who's for you and who isn't. As soon as you find out that some y'all not on the same page, bye. If that is something that you're seeing a recurring theme of, guess what? It's okay. Because you don't want to bend your standard to fit societal norms. That's not the kind of man you want, because you obviously want a different result in your relationship experiences. So since you want a different result in your relationship experiences, guess what? You have to do things differently. You're going to be set apart from everybody else. You are going to stand out. And guess what? Men always want the woman that they can't get. So he may say, oh, I'm not into that. Okay, that's fine. I hope you find what you're looking for, but, we're just not compatible. And you keep it moving. He's always going to want you. He's still going to be in the back of your mind. You're going to be moving on to the next suitor, to the next potential. I don't get upset when a man doesn't understand, because this is a woman who has been proposed to twice, married once, without having to give up no nookie to get the rings. Okay? I ain't felt no type of way. If I told a man that, I'm waiting until marriage, and they say, I'm not doing that. I've literally said to plenty of men, okay. Well, go find somebody that, sex is that important to. Men treat you how you treat yourself. Men treat you how you treat yourself. Yeah. I'm trying to break up with him. You don't ever have to try to break up with anybody. You just break up with them. That's not something that you try to do. You just do it. You break up. hey, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. It takes two people to be in a relationship. And if you're saying that you're no longer participating, guess what? That person no longer is in a relationship with you. What if what if you have an amazing connection and make plans together, and you have sex and they literally ghost you? How do I get him out of my head and move on? Girl, keep them close. Keep them close. You know how many stories I come across like this? Where girls say, oh, the connection was amazing. He was doing all of these things. We had sex and then he started acting different. We had sex and he ghosted me. We had sex and he stopped calling and texting as much. We had sex and the only time I would hear from him is when he wanted to come get some. You know how many stories over the years? I've been doing this coaching thing since 2015. Years that I've heard women say this to me. One, apologize to yourself. Self, I'm sorry for having such a low standard that I didn't see the red flags and I gave this man a piece of my body that he didn't even deserve because he wasn't my husband. Also, apologize to God. God, I'm sorry because you said that we shouldn't be having sex outside of marriage. And you know what? It's my fault. Because the Bible says the wages of sin is death. And while I have not physically died, guess what? I'm still reaping the repercussions of a spiritual death, an emotional death, a mental death. And you know what, God? I repent. I'm sorry. And I need not to do that again. And then you focus on yourself. You stop focusing on having a man and start and focus on having yourself. Am I good with me? Do I love me? And I get it. The desire for companionship is a real thing. We should have it because we were made, men and women were made for each other, right? But until you get yourself regulated, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you gotta sit the dating game out. You gotta sit the dating game out, baby. And it's okay to sit down and get yourself together and then get out there and try again. Wow, thank you for giving it to me straight up. No problem. Okay, Chantrice, I don't know if you're still here. How do you know when your expectations are too high or unrealistic? Is that really a thing? Give me an example of... Okay, so an unrealistic expectation. I don't know because I believe for the impossible. So it depends. It depends. What are your expectations? What are your expectations? If you're still on here, Chantrice, and just, let me know. Because a man of God is not too high of an expectation. A man opening doors for you is not too high of an expectation. A man knowing that he's going to take you on dates and he needs to be a man that can lead, cover, protect, provide. Those aren't high expectations. I don't like, if you're talking about those kind of things, those are not high expectations. I mean, I'm not saying they're not too high. That's what I'm saying. They're good expectations because you want to have high standards. But I don't think that those are unrealistic. Now, they may be unrealistic for some men, but for the man that you want, it's realistic, right? I have friends where within their marriage, they don't necessarily do 50-50, but they manage their money together. There isn't one person that takes all of the load. I have friends where the man takes care of all the bills and the woman's money is her money. You know what I'm saying? I have friends who waited to have sex until they were married. Waited, and they got good husbands. Fine. One of them just texted me that her husband just bought her a brand new car. Good men, Savannah. So, having unrealistic expectations, I don't know what those... y'all give me an example of an unrealistic expectation. Let me think of something. it's hard being a faith girl and thinking that something is unrealistic all at the same time. It's a very challenging space to be. It's a very challenging space to be. Yes, courting. I have a kid, so I have to see fatherly qualities in you. That type of stuff, you know, I'm not buy me this, but okay. Oh yeah. You talking about character. And you're talking about somebody that's good for you first of all, but also somebody that is going to be good for your son. I don't think there's such thing as having too high expectations for that. Not at all. Not at all. Meeting a man and he start paying your bills week 1 is not realistic. And a lot of women have this mentality. And in the event he does, sex is definitely being had. Your worth is more. Yeah. Now, or sex is going to be expected. Let's say that. Because I've met men and in the first week, okay, what you need, baby girl? All right, I'm going to say I'm taking you to dinner at this time. Here's a cup of water money. This is gas money. This is gas money? This is my rent, my lights, my cell phone. This gas money? Now, sex was expected later on. Sex wasn't given. However, there are men that try to pay their way in. So I see what you're saying, but I've seen the other side too. Some men try to pay their way in. You just got to be hip enough to know, oh, like, yeah, I'm not a prostitute. I can't be bought. This was fun, though. But I got to go. But no, it's not realistic to think, okay, you meet this man, y'all have this great connection, and, you know, every man is just going to, off the bat, start doing that. Now, is it possible for a man to do that? Absolutely. Is it realistic that it's going to happen often? I don't think so. But then I think it also depends on the woman. I think it also depends on the woman. How do you know when it's time to leave? When I'm not being respected. When I don't feel loved. When I am an afterthought. I feel like an afterthought and not a priority in any sense of the word. When I feel like I'm chasing you and I'm not chasing no man. When there's cheating involved. When there's lying involved. Okay. That's when you know it's time to leave. When God tells you it's time to leave, you leave. When you're no longer happy, you need to explore. Why am I not happy? I'm not happy no more because maybe they stopped buying you flowers. Maybe they stopped checking in with you. Maybe they stopped being intentional with you. Maybe they stopped doing all the things in the beginning and you've had a conversation with them and they said that they're going to change, but they haven't. And you're like, I'm not finna waste my time with you. You crazy. That's when. Like, I commend the women who are single, and people may think that they're like, oh dang, she dating somebody new. Oh, she dating somebody new. She dating somebody new. I prefer a woman who will go through like 30 to 90 day stints of getting to know someone. Excuse me, realizing that they are not compatible after taking time to get to know them. And moving on, than a woman who stayed in a 10-year relationship and settled. The girl who's like, thank you, next, thank you, next, and refused to settle, I'm rooting for you. I'm one of your biggest cheerleaders. You have a friend in me. Okay? Because struggle love ain't no kind of love. I don't want to glorify 17 years of hell. I don't want to glorify, well, they've been together since 2007. They holding on strong, and they holding on barely by a thread. No. has nothing to be like there are women who have been in long-term relationships who look at women who date casually and get to know people and figuring out their space, and they look at them like, oh, they can't keep a man. No, a man can't keep them. There's a difference. Because I know a lot of women who are in relationships and situations that they're cheating. They got men on the side. Or both of them cheating. They're unhappy. It's ghetto behind the scenes, but on social media, we just celebrated 22 years of marriage. You my heart, my love, my everything. Da, 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 da. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, the wife is on drugs, cheating on the husband with a man that she introduced her husband to. So yeah, it ain't always, here's the thing. It ain't that a woman can't keep a man. It ain't that. The man ain't worth being kept. And some of us are strong enough and mature enough and love ourselves so deep. We've done so much inner work. Okay? We've done so much inner work that we are like, baby, I will have my peace and my sanity before I settle for a piece of a man just to say I have one because people around me got one. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Say what you want to say. Oh, she can't keep a man. Cool. Say what you want to say. But guess what? I got my peace. What I do have is my peace. It's what I do got. Ain't nobody popping up at my house because they're insecure because they have a beautiful woman and they think that she might be cheating. So they popping up at your house being all ghetto, disturbing your peace. You can't sleep at night. You arguing. I ain't got none of that going on. Ain't nobody cheating on me. I would rather be that than unhappy. In a relationship, Jennifer is 100% happy with that man. Once I'm not happy with that man, Jennifer is gone. Simple. Okay? Simple. Let me look at the comments because I feel like I went on a rant. I feel like I went on a rant. A good old rant hit me. Let me wave to all the girls that just came into the room. Peace over everything, sis. Okay? Sleeping well at night and flourishing. Skin glowing. Checks depositing. Enjoying life. Checks depositing. Cha-ching. The timing of that was perfect. Enjoying life. Okay? And if I am stressed, it ain't about no man. If I am stressed about anything, the one thing I ain't gonna be stressed about is no man. I ain't gonna have no man in my life stressing me out. My workbook is on my website. If you comment me, a link will be sent directly to you. It's called Emotional. I'm about to mess up the name. Emotional regulation in dating, maintaining balance and avoiding early attachment. So if y'all need that, and it's a 27-page ebook workbook. So there's like, you read a little bit, like literally 5 to 7 sentences at best, and then it's work. Like you got to fill in some stuff and do some work. So have a journal. You can get it printed out if you want to. It's a digital download, or just have a journal next to you to journal in what it is that you need to fill out. And it's only $12. It's not even expensive. But the information that's inside of it is loaded. Okay? And when I say loaded, like, I'm not saying that just to say it. I can give you like a high level of what you're going to get into. Like, it's going to help you break down literally, let's see. Like, it's going to ask you, what are these different triggers? It's different scenarios and things. It's going to ask you, what are those triggers? Then it's going to ask you the emotion behind that trigger. Then it's going to ask you the thought behind that trigger. Then it's going to go into an evaluation. It's going to go into you helping you recognize your patterns, managing your responses, how to move forward with awareness. You're going to learn about the emotional scale. If you've never heard about it, you're going to learn about it. You're going to see where you fall on the emotional scale. You're going to learn about the circle of control. If you've never heard about the circle of control, you're going to learn about the circle of control. What else? If you have limiting beliefs, you're going to have to get them limiting beliefs out of your head. Y'all know I'm big on not having limiting beliefs. Then there's a chart. It's a lot of work. There's like a lot of charts and worksheets and things and like that in this book that I put in here. Attachment styles and emotional regulation. It's not on Amazon. If you put me in the comments, you'll get a link sent to your DM and you'll be able to get the book right there. We'll download. It goes through the attachment styles. We've been talking about attachment styles for a while, but if you're not sure, it goes through all of that again. Then at the end, you have a personal emotional awareness growth plan. I think that's probably my favorite part. The personal emotional awareness growth plan. Okay? That comes with all types of check-ins, weekly and monthly, and like 60 days out as well. So the workbook is literally like a 60-day situation for $12. Okay? I feel like it's one of my greatest works, honestly and truly. And I literally just got a certification, and I posted about it on Facebook today, because I don't be bragging on the stuff that I actually be doing, but I got a certificate in emotional intelligence, mastering anxiety, fear, and your emotions. It was a 7-hour certification. I finished it back in August, and I took a lot of that information, not even all of it. It's so much information that I have not shared with y'all, and put that into 27 pages to start us off. Okay? It's just to put us in the high gear. And y'all, I don't create anything that I don't need myself. Everything that I've created is because I needed it. I am my favorite client. Me, Jennifer. I am my favorite client. Because I know what Jennifer needs. And if I need it, I know that there's somebody else out there that needs it as well. Okay. Any more questions? This was a good live. I didn't plan on leaving this one up, but I think I'm going to leave this one up. Sounds like it's very useful for all types of relationships. It really is. It really is. And even while I was going through the workbook, like filling in the things, I was like, I need to sit down and go through this myself. I'm like, yeah, I know this, but I was like, I'm about to sit down here and go through this thing myself for a good 30 to 60 days, because just to make sure I'm checking in with me. Make sure I'm good. But any more questions? That was my peach juice. If you were on earlier and on last night, I told y'all that the sweet demon has been trying to attack me. So tonight, I went and got some peach juice. I don't drink juice, like, ever. But I said if I get some juice, that's better than me getting the candy that I got last night. Because yesterday, y'all saw me eat that apple, but y'all ain't know that I ate some. Well, if you saw my story, you saw I ended up eating some candy afterwards. I fought a good fight. I tried. Y'all saw me try. It won. It won. Okay. Mm. And I'll be announcing my surprise, surprise, October 1st. I love peaches and some peach juice. Okay. And the peaches that I had went bad, so I couldn't eat them. But I was like, they had mango and they had peach juice, and I was like, okay, let me do the peach. We're all in that fight, okay? Like the week before my cycle, I just be like, Lord have mercy. I do good all month. You know, I read something today that it was this post that said things that your gynecologist won't tell you, and it said that your cycle, there's 4 phases to your cycle, and each part of that cycle you need to be treated a different way. And I was like, you know what, that's the truth. Because it's like, for me, it's the week before my cycle, the week of my cycle, I get like a week and a half of this like happy joy, and then I'm back into the week before my cycle. And I know these phases have names. They're in my app. My app be telling me like, yeah, you're in this phase and da 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 da. I don't know all the names off the top of my head. But you do literally have to take care of yourself differently in each one of those phases. Meanwhile, menfolk, they don't understand our struggle. That happy window be like, no, hold on, y'all. Because I found something. I told y'all, and y'all may think I'm just saying it to say it, but I have no reason to lie. I ain't got no reason to lie. If y'all follow me on TikTok, I have posted about these several times. I don't care if you don't buy them from me. Go look them up. Find them. Buy them from somebody else on TikTok. You can go to my TikTok shop and buy them because that's a trusted link and it'll be the same one that I got them from. Or you could get them from somebody else. These mushroom gummies, they got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 different kind of mushrooms in it with ashwagandha. Y'all, this is the week before my cycle. Yes, I've been having my sugar cravings. My attitude, though, I've been chilling. My energy, through the roof. My focus, I've been getting stuff done. Y'all know how typically you be like, ugh, excuse me, I don't feel like doing nothing. Baby, let me show y'all. This hair was on a wig cap. I have been wanting to cut the hair off of a wig cap because I want to use the tracks for either a quick weave or sew-in for months, but I haven't had the energy to do it. I did it. My wig with the bangs, this wig I washed the other day, okay? That's why she's back in action. I washed her the other day. This is 2 days ago. My wig with the bangs, she's over there. Sis got to wash and press out today herself, okay? Cleaned out my refrigerator. I swapped out these 2 organizing things from the bathroom to my office. Took the things out of it. I mean, all my laundry is clean. And I'm good with laundry. Laundry's clean, folded, put away. Y'all, I don't care who you get them from. If you want to support me, get them from me. Now, I felt it first when I had, the coffee. And it's just, you know, and not that y'all have to say that I was left, y'all think I'm lying or not, but just because I was really trying to figure out if this whole mushroom thing was like, are the mushrooms really helping people? Tried the Rise coffee, was drinking the Rise hot chocolate at night, loved it. That bag is gone. I need another one. When I drank this for the first couple of days that I drank it, one thing I noticed is that my bloating, out of here. Out of here. I did feel good on this. Don't really care for the taste as much. You can doctor it up and just get it down for the benefits. That I can do. Then I saw these. Mind you, it's all the same mushrooms, okay? All the same. This is off topic, but we got here because I was talking about something. Lion's mane, shiitake, turkey tail, king's trumpet, whatever they're all called. They're in these too. I got these. Tried these. I was like, okay. Felt the same way. Got these. I think because these have ashwagandha in them, that's why I like them better. All of them. Same type of mushrooms. All of them in my TikTok shop. I recommend these. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. All right. Let me read the comments because we were talking about some other stuff. If y'all do have dating, love, life, and relationship questions, put them in the question box. I'll bring them up and we'll keep talking about it. But I forgot how we even got there. No, seriously. If you put in Single Lady Notes on TikTok, and go to my showcase, you'll see all the stuff there. And those links are the same exact companies. Because I know sometimes on TikTok, people say that people make up like duplicates and it'd be like the fake product and all of that jack. No, these are from, my links are the legit links. And y'all, I don't get paid a whole lot of money off of these things. I think off of that bag of gummies, I may get like $1 and some change. So it's not like, you know, it's not life-changing. But it is a nice incentive for sharing, you know what I'm saying? You heard about the coffee. Yeah, the coffee, the way it makes it's worth it to just chug it because of how it makes you feel. I will say that. But you taste the mushroom. You taste the mushrooms or whatever it is with the coffee. You do take, like, it has a distinctive taste with the Rise one. I will say that. And I'm a gummy kind of girl. Like, give me a gummy vitamin any day. I'll take the gummy vitamin over having to swallow a pill any day. No, seriously, the gummies it is. And I think the ashwagandha, I don't know what other properties in the ashwagandha you can benefit from. There we go. Lower stress, okay. Improve sleep, improve muscle strength, improve memory. Okay. Improve psychological stress, anxiety, arthritis, boost your immune function. It's good for inflammation. Good for your blood pressure. Okay. Helps improve depression. Boost fertility. I ain't know it boosts fertility. I ain't trying or nothing, but you know, it's good to know when that time comes that the ashwagandha helps. I have the Rise, but I really drink it. Yeah. I have two bags of Rise because they ended up sending me an extra. I will drink it some mornings. And I have taken like a scoop of the Rise and put it into my regular coffee and drunk it like that for the benefits. But the gummies, hands down. Like, literally this morning, I was like, and I put that on my TikTok video. I was like, I don't know if I'm more excited for my coffee or to take this gummy. Because I knew I was about to get so much done. And I'm just like, I hope that my body doesn't get like used to it. And then it like goes away. And then I have to like stop eating them. And then I have to come back. Because you know your body can get like tolerant to things. I'm like, I hope that this is something that I can just keep a staple. Like if they had a subscription plan for this, which they may, they could put me on today. Just make sure I have mine. Let me look in the bag now and just see where I'm at. I'm doing good. I will say though, it took me maybe like 3 to 4 days for the energy to kick in. So for me, it wasn't a day one thing. I've heard some people say day one, it was like they felt it. For me, it took maybe 3 days for me to really notice, like, ooh, something is happening here. I do have ashwagandha and sea moss pills. You like, okay. I haven't, this is on my TikTok shop too. I have a video that I'm posting probably tomorrow to promote this wig because I just washed it, and I was filming while I was washing it because I've had this wig for, when did I get this wig? I've had this wig for a little while. Let me look. I need to orders. View all. When did I get this? I got this wig in March of 2024. March of this year. So when I was washing it the other day, I was recording me washing it. And then I'm going to do a video of like me styling it with the kind of mousse and stuff. I have a water bottle and it's like soft mousse that I put in it, and that's it. And I co-wash it with conditioner. But the wig is already in my TikTok shop. So if you go to my TikTok shop, it's the Curly Wig by Ali Pearl Wigs. You'll see it in there. It'll be an Ali Pearl curly closure wig. It's got the band in the back. So, you know, it stays secure. You know, it ain't gonna go nowhere. And it's a soft curl. Like right now, it really, today I didn't put anything on. I put this wig on to come on here on live with y'all. I ain't putting no water on it today, no nothing. I took it off of the wig head and put it on just to come on live with y'all. I have my hair pulled back in a bun under this wig. So yeah. All right, any other questions? Y'all know today is my Friday, so I need it for work. I've been so tired lately. Try it, sis. And y'all that try it, let me know. Like, come back and let me know how you felt. Give it at least, I say give it at least 3 to 5 days. Took me like 3 to 4, something like that. But I would give it some time. Give it some time. It's true. It may kick in on day one. I don't know. Everybody's different. But I want to know how it made y'all feel too. Because I fell for the stories online. I was like, everybody keeps saying how good these are. And I'm like, I keep trying different mushroom things. And I'm like, okay, I can see the effects. But the level of focus. And I'm a Lexapro girl. I am a Lexapro girl. I ain't had to take my Lexapro. I took it. Did I take it Monday? I think not since Sunday. And I am a 10 milligram every day Lexapro girly. I ain't had to take it. All right. Last call, and not for alcohol. Any other questions, comments, concerns? If you need the guide and you haven't gotten the guide, it's on the website. If you want this sweatshirt, it's on the website. If you want to see everything that I have to offer, go to my website. I have ebooks. There's clothing. There's vitamins. There's ways to start your own online business. What else is on my website? If you want to talk to me one-on-one, that's on my website. I don't promote them as much, but I still have a boutique on my website, y'all. Still do. And I be changing the clothes out and everything. And forget to let y'all know about any of it. All of this is on the website. I know. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Because How do I have all of this on my website and I don't be promoting it the way that it needs to be promoted? Terrible. What's this? Oh, I also have I have candles. I have blankets. I have vitamins. So if you go to the website, like, you can literally find all things that I offer for you, like all things. The one thing I do not promote like I should is my boutique, but you know, it's a lot going on. But sweater weather is here. All of this is on the website. All of it is on the website. It's one on here I really like. Oh, this one. Somebody's son finds saved wife. I have this one. I need to pull this one out and start wearing it again. So, and we have makeup, but most of the colors are sold out except for this pink color, Ready Rose. I have like 4 of, and then Ritzy, which is like a new color. I have 2. Everything else is sold out until Black Friday. Sorry. And then also, if you want to start your own hair lash cosmetic boutique, you can get this right here and you can get started yourself and do your thing. So, I literally have everything that the girls need as a one-stop shop on the website. So if you're ever trying to find something, just go to the website. 10 times out of 10, it is there. Even if I'm not marketing it, it is there. Because your girl be busy. And I try to market what's in demand at the time. I'm not playing about my piece, girl. Not at all. By any means. I can't wait to share with you guys what I am doing next week. It's going to be so exciting. It's going to be so exciting. Y'all are going to be like, some of y'all are going to be shocked. Some of y'all are probably going to be like, oh, I could see that. But we going to see. We going to see. Excuse me. All right, 3 more minutes and I'm gone. Thank you, sis. I'm excited for me too. I'm super duper excited. Super duper excited. A little nervous, but more excited. All right, you guys, have a wonderful evening. This was a good live. Should I save this for the public or should I just give it to my subscribers? What y'all think? Public or subscribers? Should I save the live for the public or just for the subscribers? Good night. Oh, Mia Ray just posted a bag that she's testing. It looks phenomenal. I'm biased, team subscribers. Yeah. Next week, you're definitely going to want to be a subscriber. Like, everybody's going to know what the announcement is, but my subscribers are going to get a real behind the scenes of what is going to be happening. The public's going to get, hey, bada boom, bada blah, blah, blah. My subscribers are going to get the play-by-play. So if you're not a subscriber, you're going to want to be by next week. But stay tuned. All right. Good night.